And I think it's really important for people to also speak up for bosses from time to time.
Yes. But that one is because if you have good stuff lah.
True
There's some
lah.
kanina one, then it's kanina. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Freddy. And with me, we have...
Will.
And this is Clean Your Toilet Podcast. Okay, so we have to talk about something today, yeah?
Yes.
Would you introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Will. I run a marketing agency called That Marketing Guy. I've been doing this for too long. About 12 years, 11 plus years, almost 12 years. Yeah.
Okay. And I am Freddy. I've been in design and marketing for a little bit longer, 20-ish years.
前辈.
I don't until I sian already, brother. And then I also do, at the side, I do music. I did entertainment work. And I did, what else did I do? And right now I'm in the Web3 industry as well as an artist.
Okay. What do you do in Web3?
I do.
What's an artist got to do in Web3?
Okay, so something got to pay for arts, you know. To do arts in Singapore is very jialat. So, actually it's not just Singapore. I feel like I know it's the whole of Asia. Yeah, it's not just Singapore. But a lot of people are saying, hey, Singapore no support arts. Okay, it's not just Singapore, okay? It's the whole of Asia. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. So what am I doing in Web3? Yeah, some day job to pay for all the production of art pieces that I'm making.
Are you designing like tokens and stuff?
Oh, for Web3?
Yeah.
Web3, I am working on the trading bot. Yeah, it's a Japanese company.
Okay.
They have something working there. They came to Singapore late last year, and they are doing an English version and releasing a beta next month. And I was in the whole Web3 scene because I also released NFTs with my IP of the same character that I
do a plug.
do a plug. Hello.
Talk about your IP.
This is Hungry Hamster. I do toys and artworks and paintings on these.
It's quite cute, eh?
On these.
Yeah. I must say the quality of your product is there, one.
Of course. I only do good shit.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say shit? I'm allowed to say shit. Okay, so
yeah. We are cleaning toilets, so
it should be
relevant.
A compulsory word.
That's true.
Okay, first things. We wanted to talk about design. So we just met just now.
Yes.
And then just now we were just sharing about ourselves. And then I do design and marketing. You also do marketing. And then I was just saying that design marketing must come together all the time. And then design marketing and business must come together all the time. I mean, very obvious lah. But I'm saying that as any startup should integrate these three very, very closely together. And if even better, if the solopreneur or the entrepreneur, if they can have some expertise or even knowledge in each of these three areas, they'll be the best.
That's like...
Is it true?
That's a very perfect utopian world setting lah, right? Ideally lah. Right? But I think no one is good in everything. You can be probably competent in all three areas or more. But to be proficient or to be an expert in every single area, I think it's a bit tough. That's why I need a team.
Why do you think so?
I think our brain functions differently in different ways, right? If you're super creative, you may abandon logic, right? So if you are a logical person, right, you might filter the possibilities. Yeah.
I agree. Most people are like that. Like the artists that I know of, like their business really sucks. Their business sense lah.
Yeah.
And vice versa. For myself though, I feel that I am a bit more balanced.
Okay.
I won't say good because I still very bad at, not bad, but I don't like doing administrative stuff. Yeah, but I was trained since young. Because I have a very good mentor.
Okay.
She forced me to do the things that I hate in terms of paperwork and business and doing business plans and financial planning and looking at, not just for myself, looking at a lot of startups, business plans and ideas. So that was a training I went through when I was in my early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
was unique.
What makes a good startup good? Like when you look at all the paperwork, all the plans, how do you identify like what's a good startup?
For me, there's two things.
Yeah.
For me, for startups, it's basically the concept of it first. Because the concept, a lot of people think the concept is very good. Everybody thinks the concept is very good. But a lot of times the concept, correct. Yeah. The concept is either done before or sucks, or it's a good idea, but like what I said, it's already done already. So that's the first one. Second one is if it's average and above idea, then I'll just look if they have done the financial planning.
Right.
Yeah. If they haven't done the financial plan, right, then don't even need to talk the next step already.
The way I see it would be different a little bit, right? I think startups who are doing things that are done before is good.
Okay.
Because you know that there's a market for it, right? It's not going in blind in a sense, right? It's only whether you really want to fight with whoever's in the market already, right? Do you want to blue ocean strategy it and go in and try and pivot away, right? Or you just want to red ocean it and jump in and fight?
Yes.
So that is something that really depends. I think there are truths to both sides.
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. Because even if it's a red ocean, right, I feel that there's a lot of angles of the unique points about this company that does it differently that makes it special. Yeah, because I work in Web3, which there's a lot of repeated ideas.
Yes.
So whether is it the people behind it,
or the execution.
Yeah, execution.
Yep.
That really makes a big difference.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. I've always liked to ask people, what's the difference between art and design? I always, whenever I interview a candidate for my creative team, I always ask them, what's the difference between art and design? So maybe I ask...
Okay. 来了.
Right? What's the difference between art and design?
Design it must be human focused.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
Design must be human focused in terms of user, because when you talk about design, right, is you're making this design for something, like whether it's UI UX or is it product design. I feel like the human interface, the UI side interaction with the human, the usage of it is priority. And then within those confines of what you need to achieve, you make it look as good as it is. It can be. Yeah. Then art to me is a bit more it can be a bit more conceptual. Okay. Of course, not saying art has no human touch. I mean, it's absolutely 100% human. It has to be human. But the thing is, I think it can be more conceptual. It doesn't have to fulfill a certain tangible, like, what's that?
Outcome.
Yes, outcome.
Right. I always tell people, right, my answer very short. Art make me feel good. 自爽. Design, I make you feel good. 我弄你爽, right? So it's always that difference lah. Okay. Yeah. So I try to hire people who can express things differently and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. That's why I have very crazy people in the office, which is great lah, which is awesome. Yeah.
What kind of people do you come across then in your hiring of all the creatives? Wow, this is too broad a question.
I think it's really interesting, right? I mean, I come across a lot lah, right? You have the bulk of it is your typical fresh grad, right? From design school, come out looking for a job. Great, right? That's fine. I also have like mid-career, then they pivot into design. Right? Or maybe on the side, they are working a 9 to 5, but on the side, they are already doing design stuff, design work. And most, if not all of them, are self-taught. Right? Different fields. I prefer that kind because they have absorbed life. And the way they articulate, the way they interpret things is quite interesting. So when it comes to origination of ideas, when it comes to like doing up a concept, I think they are a little bit better. When it comes to getting feedback and input from the client and making the changes on what the client wants, I think the fresh grads are better. 比较听话. Right? So I think they are pros and cons to these.
And then now that we talk about interview and hiring, right? So what do you, is it okay? So this is a big thing. So right now a lot of people, everyone is saying about they can't find a job.
Right. Okay.
Can't find a job.
Yes.
As an employer,
Yeah.
Is it true? Have you seen? Is it that hard? Are people hiring? Because okay, it's from first-hand experience. I came back from Japan 3 years ago. And then I started to look into to get a job as well while I'm working on my toys. I couldn't find a job. I think it's my I don't know, is it my fault or what? I looked for at least 6 months. I couldn't find a proper, decent design job.
I think it really depends on what you define a job as, right? If it's revenue generation, if it's income generation, then I think there is still things that you can do on, right? If it's something to feed your passion, you know that the toys thing is your main thing, and this one is just because I need to eat, then you can do anything, right? Like one of my clients is a bus operator in Singapore, right? So I know firsthand that they pay bus captains very well. Very
so
well.
It's not just the on the newspaper say 6,000, 8,000, 10,000 things.
It's about there. It's about there. Right? Bus captains, it's hard work, right? It's shift work, day, night, split shift, really hard work. You have to face different types of commuters, day in and day out. But the money is there. The money is there. I think at one point of time, before I started my business, I was also looking around for jobs. And to make ends meet, I just did random jobs. I washed dishes. I did overnight stock taking at Carrefour. So you remember Carrefour, right? Yeah, so I did all this like random stuff, right? I was a salesperson at a Comex selling speakers.
Nice.
I did random stuff. So I think it really depends on how you define job. I think Singapore got job. Whether you want to take it or not is another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So for people out there, you say no job, Mr. Will says not looking hard enough.
Yeah. Not being receptive enough. Yeah.
So be open to more. Also to add on to that, right? Just to continue on the story.
Yes, please.
A little bit more, just a little bit more before we go on to talk about different things. I came to Singapore, couldn't find a job. Then I was focused on my toys. Then in the end, I couldn't get a job. What I did, I also at 30, how old am I at that time? 37 years old. I decided I needed to humble myself and work in anything first. Yeah. So I started to work in a bar, which I had experience in. I work in bar. I started again as a bloody waiter.
Nice.
It's fine, yeah. Jungle Ballroom.
So you play
Shut up.
5-10 with your customers and
No. It's a nice cocktail bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
nice
more atas
setting.
one.
A bit more atas one.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And then after that, I went to Jig and Pony.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I want to work, I work for the best, right?
Yes, of course.
So I work for the best bar.
Yes.
Yes. So I went with Jig and Pony, and then helped out a few other bars at the same time, and then I decided, you know what, I need to really focus on my toys, and let me figure out a job that can really pay for the toys. Then I somehow by grace I got 2 offers suddenly.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I was like, okay, then.
Would they all meet in the bar?
Oh, actually, before the proper job offer, I had an offer that was made at the bar. I became a restaurant manager.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in 9 months, I worked from waiter to
Restaurant manager.
to restaurant manager.
You're making your way up, huh?
Yeah. So very fast one. So if anyone can work, right? I believe that at least in F&B
True.
Yeah.
True.
You can progress quite quickly.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
But I was scared I was scared because if I dwell too long in that scene, I might get stuck. My mindset, I scared that I might get stuck. I get comfortable. But I should no. I want to work in in tech. I want to, because I have my background in Web3 already.
Right. Are you also looking over your shoulder and being very afraid that the tech might come and To shoot all the roles away and stuff like that.
Oh, if you're talking about AI, wow, goes back into the unemployment again.
Yeah, exactly.
And AI and the layoffs that's happening in the tech industry.
Quite linked, man. Quite linked. Yeah.
For me, I not very afraid lah.
Okay.
Yeah, because at least in the roles that I do, I usually do quite well.
Mm-hmm.
That's why even I do waiter also can become manager, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So right now, I the Web3 company that I'm working for, they are very stable company.
Okay.
So and it's a Japanese company. So I'm not worried about getting fired as long as I do a
But how
good
about
job.
as an artist?
Oh, as an artist.
Yeah.
I use AI to help me with ID generations.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's totally okay. I'm really okay with the whole AI thing.
It's your tool, right?
Yes, because you cannot fight one.
Right.
Why you want to fight with the flow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense. So we must always go with it. Yeah, no matter what is it, right? Or how you feel like it will happen no matter what. Then if it's going to happen, just go with it. Right.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Then let me ask you then.
Yes,
It's your turn, because then how has AI helped you in marketing? I'm sure it helped you in so many ways, right?
Right now, AI in our scene is rapidly changing a lot of things, right? It is trying to push us to rethink what needs human intervention and what doesn't, right? AI going hand in hand with automation would help us a lot when it comes to the day-to-day stuff, right? We talked about administrative work for the business earlier on. To me, all those are already on the cloud. All those are already somewhat automated. Hopefully, I can automate the whole thing in the future. But I see it as a tool, right? I see it as the next evolution of how a pencil evolved to a mouse. Now it's to the keyboard, right? You have to prompt it. So that's how I see it. The industry right now, I feel that we are still finding our feet when it comes to AI. When it comes to licensing, when it comes to image generation, who owns it? Do we have the rights to use it? Like, all these things are still uncertain to a certain extent. And if giving ourselves maybe a year, maybe two, once that waters stabilize, you should see a lot of AI-powered agencies coming up. Yeah. So my industry, yes, it's heavily influenced/inspired by technology right now.
I see.
Yeah.
I dive quite deep into the AI industry.
Okay.
Yeah, because apparently now Web3 and AI are quite closely, I wouldn't say correlated, but a lot of them work with each other, or the same guys are in this industry at the same time. So I happen to know a lot of people. And plus Super AI Week was last month. So I was also attending. And really, so for marketing wise, really there's so many new like full stack systems with AI that help you generate a whole marketing campaign. And then the UI UX is so intuitive that you just have to fill up certain things, or you let them scan certain areas that you tell them to scan. And all the agents will just work with each other to generate. Right now, this is your pain point. Right now, this is your marketing plan.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick one. No, so that was quite sick. That was quite sick.
I think in the future there will be like an AI that marketing guy, and then you can talk to this person, right? But I also believe that there are skills that humans bring to the table.
Of course.
So even when we prompt, say, ChatGPT or Gemini or whichever, you're given solutions, right? You're given 3, maybe 5, maybe 10 solutions. You have to be experienced enough to say yes or no to which, right? To be able to curate and filter.
Yes.
To be able to prompt to begin with. So I think those things fundamentally need to be there.
Yep.
基本功, right?
Yes.
Still
the
have to be there.
foundations.
The foundations need to be there.
Because I recently just had this exact conversation. The conclusion is that you need foundation.
Yeah.
Basically, AI helps, but you need foundation. So people we were just thinking that what happens to the next generation?
Yeah.
Yeah. that grew up with AI. So do they, if they don't have the foundation, then they use ChatGPT or other LLMs. Then a lot of things they don't have the knowledge and just build on that. And that whatever they build on might not be even true because there's a lot of inaccuracies and hallucinations in the generations.
I mean, I was just thinking about it just yesterday, a couple of days ago. I was speaking to different SMEs, different tauques, right? And all of them come to me and says, oh, agencies are very expensive, right? Agencies are charging me X amount of dollars a month. And I know that it's expensive to them, right? Expensive and cheap is all contextual, right? It's all relative. So if they cannot cough out 5K a month, 2K a month, 3K a month, no point hiring agencies. That's where I think AI can help, right? They can kind of offload that work to AI. I believe agencies would come in when you don't know what to do after using AI. Right?
Yeah.
Like that's your limit, right? Because you have no fundamental skills. You don't know enough in the industry to think further. Then that's where we will come in and challenge status quo. We'll challenge AI. I think that's probably the role of an agency in the future.
That's cool. Yeah. With that to aid you and then the human part to be on top of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's hopefully we still all have roles in the future. So I think
we will.
We will.
Right? I as an artist will have a job. Okay, I
Definitely.
still can paint.
I paint with you. I paint with you.
I paint with me. Can.
Yes.
Okay, let me look on this paper. What do we have? Let's go on to a different topic now. Monetizing passion. Okay. Passion and money.
Yes.
Passion and profitability. I think that will be more relevant. Do you think we can? The answer will be yes. Okay. Do you think we can chase a dream successfully and earn money at the same time?
Okay, then we
what
have
will
to,
be the context to make it a yes?
Okay, so we have to further define how much you want to earn.
Yeah.
Right? Earn money.
But also depend on the idea, ma.
True lah. I mean,
and then you think about scale. Anything about execution.
Right. So you're thinking earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So
then I throw you back another question. Let's make it rhetorical.
Yes. Like.
What if your passion earns you enough to just get by, right? Enough to take the bus, enough to eat zhap cai peng or chicken rice, but no drink, only can drink water.
Okay.
Then you do something else.
New water.
Random, new water.
Yes.
Clean your toilet. Right?
Yes.
And then you do something else. Random one. You are, for some weird reason, very good at it. But you don't love it.
Okay.
But it earns you a lot of money.
Got it.
Which one will you choose? Yeah, see?
Yeah, lor.
That's the hard thing, right?
There's a usual conundrum.
That's the conundrum.
Yeah.
So I always believe that passion should remain a passion, and don't let it be commercialized. Because once you commercialize your passion, you might not feel for it anymore. Like I love marketing. When we first said hi, I shook your hand.
Yes.
You told me what you do. My head just spin and go and think of the challenges that you have already.
Yeah.
Immediately, right?
Yes.
So that's an occupational hazard, right? Starting an agency, I would love to help companies and brands and businesses navigate through these waters.
Okay.
Right. But now I'm hiring so much people, my time is spent managing these people instead of doing a lot of the work.
But as well as mentoring these people
as well.
Mentoring
these people, definitely.
So basically multiplying yourself so you can do more.
Yes. But in a perfect world, I would just love to sit down with you and then we'll just chong together. Have a beer and then we'll chong together.
Yes.
I think
I too old already. I cannot chong.
Okay, then we lepak together. We lepak together. Yeah. So I think it is understanding what is the end state that you want. If the end state is I want to have a beer and lepak together, then you need to earn enough to do that. Right? If you're really, really passionate in, let's just say, singing, but you don't have a voice, but you just love it, lor. You can do other stuff in singing, instead of being a singer,
Then I guess the question is, when's the tipping point where your passion becomes a chore, right?
Wow.
After you monetize it. Because there's a lot of people also, let's say for example singing, let's say for example arts.
Yeah.
They like singing, they're not good at it. They train themselves to become good at it.
Yes.
Because I always believe that some musical talents like singing, and because I beatbox also, is because of training. Even Michael Jackson, Celine Dion, they practice every single day.
Yes, they train.
So it's because of training. So after they train and then become good and then work at it and then they all still love it, does it come a time where they lose that passion? Because you suggested there will be a cycle where come to not like it as much.
Yeah, I think whenever money is involved, or rather too much money is involved, you consider too many things. So there are sometimes on the off occasion, I would sit down with business owners and I would give them advice for free. I would just tell them, you need to do A, B, C, and D, right? I can give you a checklist. I can kind of hold your hand a little bit, right? If I have to involve too much of my time, maybe it's a bit challenging for me, but I can get you started. So my vision, or rather ambition, is to kind of help companies tide through the whole intricacies of marketing, right? And I'm just focused on that, right? And I'm hiring people to help me bring in contracts, fulfilling these contracts. So I'm still fed, There's still food on the table, so that's good. I think at the end of the day, we need to be very clear when money is involved. It will cloud your decisions. So sometimes when people ask me, okay, can you help me design a logo? I only have, I don't know, $50 or $100 or something like that. I might tell them I would do it for you for free.
Yeah.
I'd rather not take the money.
Yes.
Right? I do it for you because I think you have a good product. You need to be out there and you need a logo to get started. How much is a logo? I can just AI generate also to a certain extent. So I think we need to find that balance within ourselves. We cannot just hyong.
That's true.
Yeah.
Finding the balance lah.
Yeah.
I for myself, for the arts part at least, I can say, for design part I can say, because I done for until I started when I was unprofessionally, I started designing when I was 14 years old.
Oh wow.
I started professionally. I started my first company at 16 years old. Or 17 years old.
Okay.
Around there lah. So 20 over years.
Okay.
At 10 plus years, I got sick of it already. I was like, 不要 design 了，够了. But
that's your tipping point.
Yeah. But I know why. I know why.
Okay,
I know
why?
it's because of designing for other people, I think. Yeah, sometimes because you have that graph, right?
Yes.
Where you feel that you learn a lot of things and then suddenly you feel like you don't know a lot of things and then you go back up already.
Yes.
I was like, at that point where I was like, I know a lot of things, I think. Then I got bored at that time. I feel that I know a lot of things. And then I just don't want to work for other people. Yeah, because now I find that working for other people's project is also fun, no matter how restrictive it may be. Because last time as a younger artist, a younger designer, I'm like, you corporate want to choose the ugly one, the nice one, I do give you the idea so nice.
It happens now also.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It never changes. It's like that. Okay, yeah,
yes.
Exactly. But now I realize that being a good designer and mature designer is working within that confines, like just now, the good design and good art. Yeah, within that confines and make it look good in that confines. And you can make it look good despite these confines, you are a good designer.
So interesting that you say that, right? Like right now, I have to be very clear with what role I play whenever I approach a project or I approach a client. So if the client already has a designated, say, account manager or project manager on it, so I know I'm supposed to go in and 捣蛋. Right, I'm supposed to be going in and creating controlled chaos, shall we say, right? So I will play the creative director role, right? So I go in, I will ask questions, I will ask very difficult questions, I would challenge decisions, right? And And every time I'll tell the client, this is what you want, this is what I recommend. But you are the one that's going to pay me money, so you choose.
Yes.
I always do that, right?
Yes.
But I will tell you that this is my professional recommendation.
Yes.
If you want to choose the other one, good luck. Right? That's it.
Up to you.
Right? Because you cannot control other people. Right? I'm not like some mutant that can control everybody's thoughts and all that. I can't. Right? As long as you do your best, you put it out there. But there are occasions where you will vibe with the client. You will vibe with the project. You feel very invested in the project because this is a brand that I love, right?
Yeah.
And maybe the client has difficulty trying to see from your perspective, right? Then you see, you'll be a bit more agitated. You'll be a bit more frictionless, if you will, right? You'll be like, oh, no lah, you crazy one, you stupid one. No, it's always like that. You feel that it's very personal. Only there and then I know that I have to keep switching hats lah. Yeah, sometimes I will tell the client, look, I need to sell the client. I need to be a salesman after that.
Yeah.
I need to sell ideas. I need to sell concepts. I need to sell it, right? So there are times where I try to mentor, like we talked about it earlier. I try to mentor the younger designers or the creative people. I said, look, the best ideas are not created. The best ideas are sold. Right?
What? Elaborate on that a little bit.
Because in your mind, right, you can create the best design, right, in your mind, in your reality, in your world. But in the client's mind, in the client's reality, in the client's world, it's not great. It's not good.
Correct.
Because it doesn't fulfill criteria X, Y, and Z.
Correct.
Right? So only with exchange and interaction and interface with the client, then you can kind of see from their point of view. You have to be a bit, I don't know if you agree with this, you have to be a bit schizo sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. Absolutely. I must always see in both perspectives.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think today's talk become a designer art special.
Yes. No problem. Yes. Schizo, right? I think what I've learned to be a good marketer, designer, copywriter, to be a good person, right, is to be able to empathize. Is to be able to put yourselves in that person's lens, right, that person's shoes, and be able to see from his or her perspective. What's the real challenge that you need to overcome? What's the real problem you need to overcome? Sometimes the way to dissect briefs from the clients is not to really read them on it. Is to ask questions about them.
Yeah.
Is to probe some more. And that's where you really have the real brief. Otherwise, it's just, oh, okay, I need a poster, A4, right? Dual-sided, single-sided, what do you need, right? You need to ask more. Where are you going to put it? Who's going to see it? Right? So, and what's the whole plan? Just poster only? Yeah, so these are the things that I think people need to really digest and understand.
Yeah, I think on the client's part, right, always must please share what you like. Like, a lot of times, like, you do what's nice, you give me the idea, what is nice. But then come out, there's a million ways to go about it, right? You can do cyberpunk, you can do retro, you can do futuristic, you can do modern, you can do whatever the hell. But then I wanted just a very normal corporate look with blue, white, and I don't know, brown. So people have to make up their mind.
Yeah, I think there are times where if we interface with clients who are not the main decision makers, right? Instead of questioning them, we need to help them.
Yes.
Like sometimes we need to give them ammunition and they go like, 美就好, you know? As long as it looks good, I want it. Poster is poster. Why so difficult, right? But I think at the end of the day, it's helping them look good in their job. That's the account servicing side's real role.
Exactly.
You know? If we are able to make our clients look good, then they feel good. They will come back to us with more problems to solve, right? If you don't like to solve problems, don't come to our industry. Our industry is a problem-solving industry. It's helping people clean their toilet.
And coming back to this, right, where you like to help people in terms of this area, what do you think drove you to have this passion about that now? Is it because of certain things from the past, or is it something that is developed a bit more recent years?
I think it has been something brewing since when I was like very small, very young. And I'm always very inquisitive how things work. And that's why I studied engineering.
So you study engineering?
Yeah, my background is engineering.
Oh my gosh, then you marketing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I studied engineering in my poly days.
Okay.
Then after that, I took my bachelor's degree with a major in marketing.
Nice.
But in between, I took a huge pay cut. I went into an advertising company. I work like crazy.
Yeah.
You can only imagine what we call toxic culture today is normal culture yesterday, you know.
What is toxic culture now? Not counted lah.
Now I don't know lah. To me, last time if I leave at 6 o'clock, people say it's half day. That kind, you know.
You would leave. What is work-life balance kind?
No, it's work-life integration.
Right. There you go. Very nice
so I think if you really love your job, right, you would invest in it, right? I do feel that you need time to rest. You need time to recuperate. You need time to reset. You need time to reinvest with yourself, your family, your loved ones. I'm all for that, right? But I think at the end of the day, you also need to know that these things must also apply to your boss. These things must also apply to the business owner, right? It is not about people just looking after themselves, right? And for me, if I'm only looking after myself, then I don't really care about my team. That's not right? That's toxic culture. If my team is only looking after themselves and not looking after me, I also feel that needs to be scrutinized.
Okay.
Right? So it has to work both ways lah.
Understand.
Yeah, it has to work both ways.
I am a bit more forgiving about that though.
Okay, come share.
Because I guess it's because of disappointments that makes me realize that don't put on to others the same expectations that I set for myself.
True.
So I tend to give not so difficult jobs. Or if I give a difficult job, it's like one at a time.
Right.
Yeah. So a bit more breathing room for people that's helping me or working under me, that kind of thing.
Right. No, I think don't do to others what you don't want others to do to you also applies here, right? I think to me, I will also thank one, right?
Correct.
Whatever things come, I will just thank.
Correct.
Whatever jobs come, I'll just thank.
But because we are boss, so we cannot expect them to put in the same effort and the love for whoever as much as the boss. Bosses, I believe, always which you agree, which we must always put in the most because people will see us as the benchmark.
True. I think we are aligned on that, right? My question mark here, my gray area, my thoughts is that nowadays you see a lot of bosses also stressed out.
Yeah lor.
Right? You see a lot of bosses being pushed around. You see a lot of bosses being bullied. Right?
Yes.
And I think it's really important for people to also speak up for bosses from time to time.
Yes. But that one is because if you have good stuff
True.
There's some kanina one, then it's kanina one. The kanina one, they'll be like, then they all don't care one. Then
That's
they
true.
all, finish 6點, 6 o'clock, okay, 走了, bye-bye.
You know what's the toughest thing? I'm sure you know this. You've hired people, you've built a team. The toughest thing is like, I know I want to hire this person. Well, but this person, he know his value. He's very good. But he's asking out of my budget. So I need to settle for next person.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about, so his salary is too high, but everything else is good.
Everything else is good, right? Then of course, you cannot match the salary, then that's it, right? So I think
within reasonable Or is it way too much? I guess if it's no, then it's way too much.
Let's assume that that person knows his worth, right?
Yeah.
And you know, like, wow, this person is good one. But as a startup or as an SME, survival is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Right? It's always about, can I pay next month's expenses? Can I pay rent? Can I pay utility? Can I pay everyone's salary? I think that's really important.
Correct.
And I strongly believe what Simon Sinek said, leaders eat last. I resonate with that, right? When he wrote that book, when he launched it, I was like, oh yeah, that's 100% accurate.
Yeah.
I pay myself last. I must make sure everybody gets their paycheck. The even my outsourced vendors all get paid. And then I go like, got my salary? Okay, have.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
So I think shout out to all the bosses. I think it's
tough.
It's not easy.
Yes.
It's not easy. That's why I think we need like a union for bosses. I think very hard.
I think a lot of, like what you said, I think is underappreciated because everybody think boss, right? Wow, you boss is up there.
Yeah.
Or I think it's overhyped lah. Boss, it just equals more work.
I think bosses
not so glam one. I feel
back in the day, bosses are up there, right? I mean, we always feel that way, but I think today's societal configuration, bosses are not up there anymore. We are our staff's staff. We need to provide good environments for them to work. We need to provide a good workplace training. All these things, everything, com and ben, everything sweet, right? It's all there. And
pantry must stock nice kopi. No snacks there. Jialat.
Then every year must increment.
Yes.
Then my client don't raise my contract every year.
Always AWS.
Yeah, always my AWS, right? So I think all these things are unwarranted stresses that people who don't know about all these things, they just jump into a business, start a business, feel that, okay, now I'm tauke, now I'm boss. They don't know what they're getting themselves into. It's
no difference lah. It's just another role.
It's just another role.
Yeah, the glamorized CEO.
Chief Everything Officer.
Yes, Chief Everything Officer.
Chief Everything Officer.
Oh my! Well, I want to be toilet cleaner. I'll be toilet cleaner.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I think that's kind of why we have to have a different mindset lah. Right. I think we need to be able to be strong, adaptable, nimble, sharp, focused all the time.
All that I don't have. Joking. I have a certain degree lah.
Yeah, I have a certain degree lah. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Can.
What was our initial topic? I think we started with monetizing passion.
Yes. Monetizing passion, right?
Actually, we should
go into reinvention.
Reinvention, huh? What's behind?
Reinvent yourself as a business evolves.
Wow.
We kind of touched on it.
Yeah.
Right? We kind of touched on the fact that when technology intervenes or when technology evolves, we bopian, right? We have to go with the current. Right? So it's like, no, I am pure human agency. I will die.
Yeah,
I will die. Like clients, they want to pay less.
Yes.
Your staff want higher salary.
Yes.
It doesn't sound like a very sustainable business.
Correct? You have to 赚钱.
You have to have profits to a certain degree, right? Otherwise you cannot sustain the business. So what's in it, right? Yeah, so I think it's that constant chase of performance and perfection that you would never attain one, right?
Okay. Yep.
It's that constant pursuit.
The constant pursuit and to reinvent yourself to become a better version of yourself as you reflect upon yourself as you go on the journey.
Yes. So one of the things that I have 9 values. Too many but I won't go through all 9 but I try to whittle down already, right? The value that I think we can kind of focus on is something that I always say, and people always like, when I say people, I mean like people that are very close to me I always say, hey, you always say this, doesn't sound right, but I feel like it sounds right in my head right? So it's better is always better than best.
Better is always better than best.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
So if you are the best and someone is worse off, but that someone is continuously being better,
Okay.
One day you'll be better than the best. Right?
I understand.
So in a very Cheong Hei way, in a very long form, right? It's about not being complacent.
For me, it's like solo leveling. Sorry, you
No,
watch?
no. I watched. Yeah, I watched already.
So you can keep level up. The rest,
Yes.
their power level stagnant.
It's very interesting because one of my clients, every year they ask us to do a branding campaign. And this year they wanted something different. Every year they want something different. So this year I said, you sure? Different. So I proposed something that was inspired by solo leveling.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the treatment and all that is not as drippy lah, but it's still very cool. It's still very real world with hologram interfaces, holographic.
Okay.
You have your dashboard.
The color board?
The color board.
The color palette, sorry. The color palette would be
the color palette. Okay, I was lucky because the brand's color palette is very similar.
Oh,
so
okay.
I still can integrate that hint of purple, dark blue, navy blue kind of color.
That's nice.
With accents of yellow and gold. So quite nice, right? Okay. But cannot too much. Yeah. So it's like, wow.
Too much.
Yeah, so it's too much. But I think interesting because I always encourage my team to consume. Consume, not just eat, right? But consume in terms of content, culture, right? You look around you, go out shopping.
Very important.
It's very important.
Very important. People, I think, underestimate just even playing games.
Yes.
Huh? Because it's about knowing what's at the ground level. Knowing about... It's not when you play a game, you don't just play a game. You understand the mechanics behind the game.
Yes.
Not just about the game... the game plan, but you also understand game ecosystem and tokenomics.
Now your Web3 coming in already.
Yeah.
Web3 all coming in.
And then you have dual token, you have single token use, and then some you have triple token ecosystems. Then all these things, different kind of a monetization, blah 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 blah.
This one we can
quite
have
cheap.
a,
That one I will talk for 2 hours.
Crypto conversation.
That one is not just crypto. That one is just in terms of building a game economy.
Wow, this is okay.
You're building basically a little country in the game. When you're building the game's financial ecosystem.
This is interesting. I mean, we shouldn't go into a 2-hour conversation on this, right? But this is very interesting because I play games since very, very young, right? And I've always felt that, wow, if only my money is this money that I've amassed, inside a game, right? Yeah. I play I like to play very sandbox games, right? Very world building games, SimCity, all that kind of stuff, right? Okay. And I try to make until, got a lot of money. I say like, wow, if only this 10 trillion billion dollars is real money.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I'm always very intrigued at how the entire ecosystem inside the game works. Yeah, I just get fully absorbed into it.
Yeah. And then that's where the Web3 part comes in.
Okay.
That's where a lot of scammy projects come in.
Right.
Yeah. Then they will be like, okay, then the tokens have a mess. How can you get yield, get secondary yield from these tokens or staking and then get liquidity into real world money?
So again, not to get too drawn in, I don't know, on the market you have millions, billions of games. I don't know, so many games, right?
Yes.
Each game have their own token, their own currency.
We're talking about not just Web3, right? In general.
In general, okay, right? And what's going to happen, right? Like, is there someone going to come in and say everybody use one currency, but cannot? Like, there's so many types of currency around.
I mean, everything is their own closed loop system.
Yeah.
So it's okay to have all different ones.
Right. Okay. So you don't have to care too much also, lah.
Okay. Unless, let's say, company A, let's say Netmarble, for example, decide to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, and then all 5 games can generate a certain token in their game, which they are probably this token they can use for some items in those 5 games, but you can also bring it to their generic company's online store to use as well.
So you can cash out to a certain extent.
Not cash out with cash because there will be some...
Cash out with credit.
Yeah, cash out with items.
With items. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can work. For me, it's been done. It's been done.
Okay. No, Netmarble very big. They can do.
Netmarble very big. They can do. If they want to. They tried at one point though.
Really?
A Web3 arm that was 2 or 3 years ago. But I don't know if they are continuing.
I see.
I don't think so. I haven't heard, so probably not.
We jump to the next one.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. This
We
one,
digress.
We can talk a lot. This one we can talk a lot. Okay.
Are there, okay, so random one then.
Okay.
So were there any time when you were finding your place in, right? Because you invented, okay, restart.
Can.
So just now we talked about reinvention a little bit, and then how you came from engineering background, then went to marketing. I'm are there any certain parts where you feel lost?
I think feeling lost is common.
Okay.
Right? We shouldn't be too afraid of feeling lost. I think feeling lost is something that everyone will go through more often than you think. Right? I feel lost in primary school. Right? Come out secondary school, still feel lost. I don't know what to do. I wanted to be a singer-songwriter. So I write a bit, I play a bit. And after which I didn't make the cut because I tried itchy backside. I go and try for Singapore Idol.
Wow.
Yeah, but then I was like, maybe I don't have a backstory, you know. I'm too boring, I'm too vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah, to be put on TV.
Okay.
After that, the other passion I had was football. Right? So I wanted to, my aspiration, not say dream, I aspire to play in the World Cup for Singapore. Right? That was me, right? But then I had an injury, so that was tough.
Okay.
Right? So after all these rejections, all these, I don't want to call it failures because they're not exactly failures. This turning points in life, you will just feel even more lost than before, right? Just embrace the loss, right? Embrace the fact that there will be something coming soon.
Then how did you embrace that loss then? In your own specific case?
Okay, I was fortunate because I don't have like a lot of friends, right? But I have very, very good individuals or collective groups of people that will stand with me, will talk to me. So I think that's important to have these kinds of pillars of support, right?
Okay.
I think that's good. And they are not one that constantly plays you down, right? Challenge you, yes, but they don't 贬低你, you know, they don't push you down. I think that's healthy, and that's something that I'm trying to provide for my children.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just supporting them all the way.
That's really cool because I think I went through a very different route.
Okay.
I went through a very different experience. Sorry.
Please share.
Yeah. So I went on to become a beatboxer and I traveled around Asia to perform.
Okay.
Quite good. I was pretty known.
Nice.
And then quite successful.
Okay.
But it still doesn't earn money. So in the end I gave up. And then because I travel a lot and because of the things that I do that I travel a lot, I think whenever I try to do something new, let's say come back Singapore, usually we'll be back in Singapore to try to do something new. I don't have support because I don't have much friends.
I see.
Not many friends. Because I'm always
traveling
somewhere.
Yeah. Right.
Same, if fast forward that until to present day, to let's say Hungry Hamster.
Yes.
I did everything pretty much by myself. Don't have any support.
Right.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool that if you're situated where you have roots, then you can have a lot of support in.
I think I was quite fortunate lah. I mean, I again don't have a lot of friends right? My friends, 2 hands can count that kind, you know. But I do have strong connections with people also, right? I meet them for work as an acquaintance. Then we can click, we can bond. I don't want to jump the gun and call them a friend, right? But we have a connection lah, you know. So I think I always try to see and absorb positivity around me lah.
Yes.
Otherwise, you just get swallowed up whole, right? Not very healthy, not great. Yeah.
Yeah. And also as an entrepreneur, then you know that one is a mindset to have.
Yes.
And I know for sure you cannot be negative. I mean, you can be negative, right? How do I explain the context? Be as positive as you can. I'm not good at explaining this part, man. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
I know what I'm trying to say. It's like hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Yes, correct.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's always that. It's always being pragmatic. Right? You have to find again, it's schizophrenic again, right? You have to be practical, but you have to be visionary, right? So it's like, which one do you have to be? The answer is both.
Right.
As an entrepreneur,
And find the balance and try to do the best that we can.
Find the balance, lor.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the same during our time. There was this saying, when you walk along the streets, you find a $5 and a $2. Which one you take? You take both, lah, right?
Is there something that you tell yourself until now that to what would be the right word to describe it? To guard yourself? To convince yourself? To remind yourself, I guess. To remind yourself that you need to do or you need to be.
Like something I tell myself, is
yes.
it?
So for example, right, for myself, right?
Yes.
I know I have my attention wanders quickly.
Okay.
A bit ADHD one.
Yes.
So I'll be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this.
Yes.
And then because I do this, and then my attention tend to get to B and then C, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes I forget A. But then sometimes A got a lot of people working with me on this. So there's a whole project with this. And then there is 2, 3, 4 at the back. So I always tell myself, I have to be responsible. So that when I'm doing A, there's so many stakeholders in here. I have to be responsible so that I can 对得起 all these people. If you get what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So that one is for me. Yeah. I will be like, I need to be responsible, do it well. Responsible, do it well. Which I know I will do. It's just that I to just guard myself lah. To remind myself not to get too distracted if I'm working on B, C, and D.
Like all the new shiny objects.
Yeah.
I think we are in very similar positions, similar scenarios, right? Every time I speak to someone, I have an idea. And over time, ideas pile up in my head. And it becomes one big idea. We're like, hey, great, let's execute that big idea. Right? So I think of how to start this new project, sometimes even, should I start a second or third company? So entrepreneurs tend to be like that. That's why I think it's important to have a team that backs you up.
Yeah.
Like for now, that marketing guy, I have a very strong team of directors that manage their own portfolios, right? So instead of me having to talk to 40 staff, right, individually, that's tiring. I talk to 4. I focus on these 4. You should manage your team in the value system that we have created, right? But ultimately, you are responsible for the outcomes.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's 作为who. It's very difficult. Yes. Too many things already.
And because you also, I guess, similar. We are similar in the sense that we like to work on interesting products that we see potential in.
Yes.
At this moment, what are the things that you're involved in? Or you're working on? Or you pass to someone to work on?
Oh,
Is it too many?
Yeah, really a lot. Like
out of the tip of your mind.
So right now, I think can share lah. It's official already. I started another company also.
Okay.
Right? I started a company that is very tech based. So what we want to do is we want to rethink how media planning should be done.
Okay.
And I always design and develop these solutions based on the problems that I face.
Yeah.
Right? Because we do media planning and we realize that it's actually very leceh to call bus company, cinema company, newspaper, wait for them to come back to us with a proposal. We put together and then we send to the client.
Okay.
And client says, yes, approve. Then you go back to them and then go like, hey, sorry, this day taken up already. Right? So it's not real time. But in like today's day and age, it should be real time. I buy movie tickets, I buy plane tickets, hotel rooms. It's real time booking, right? So we created this platform where people can upload all their digital or their media inventory and it will be digitalized. Advertisers just go in and book. Yeah, it solves a lot of this ball dropping that might happen. People talk to people, telephone game, right?
Yeah.
Things get misconstrued. So that absolves everyone from everything.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that one will be another topic.
Very long.
I was about to ask more detailed business. What's the integration?
We can talk later.
What's the
we can talk more. That one. Yeah.
When two tech idiots come together.
When two tech idiots come. That one I think we will talk after the show After the show.
Yeah.
What do you see success to be for Hungry Hamster? When it's full or then that's it?
Hungry Hamster. Okay, so as a brand, as an IP itself, so you have the artist answer, you have the business answer.
Okay, I want the business answer.
You want the business answer. Business answer will be a scalable brand.
Okay.
That the IP itself, people are licensing it. They are actively wanting to collaborate with this brand. So I would say if you put it in a tangible KPI, it will be 1 year you have 12 activations. 12 people that brands want to co-collaborate.
Right.
Monetized.
Right.
Yeah. And then at that time, that means if there are people licensing it, that means that it reached general audience stage. So that means that these guys, not that one there, the small ones here, will have reached consumer stores around the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pause for a flash break. Sponsor edition.
Down to earth paying.
Yes, it feels like we could ground ourselves for a little bit. And I'm already anticipating what you're bringing out next.
Okay, so the next one is actually quite an exciting thing. I need to do a review, right? To the camera.
Okay,
so
what is it?
I have look at this. This is a poofy. So you see here?
Wow.
Okay. It's a poofy sofa, right? So I think when you can feel this pain, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So it's meant for it can be used for young children and also small to mid-sized adults, right? It's full of beads and it's lightweight and you can move it anywhere in your sitting area. It's meant for you to rest and to relax and create a cozy experience.
Yep.
So these are from our friends at the Linens Company.
It feels really comfortable and velvety.
Correct. And I want to show you how light it is. Like I can use one hand and I can just lift it. See?
Oh.
Right, it's very easy to move around your home.
So you can bring it out and about.
You can. Oh yes, you can because this is velvety, soft nubuck leather and it's waterproof and very durable and easily washable as well. Right?
Yeah,
so it's
I
meant
can
to be
feel
hardy.
that felt. Kind
Correct,
of,
yeah, and it feels quite luxurious. So our friends at the Linens Company, their offer is pretty amazing. CYT10 is the promo code for additional 10% off their existing 10%.
Yep.
Right? So that's a added discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how they use safe materials.
Yes.
Right? Although it looks very complicated, but generally the materials are safe and it meets the ISO standards. So then it's very good for kids if you have kids.
Yeah. So this collection is called their Poofy collection. It's primarily targeted at maybe like your kids' playroom, the nursery to furnish that. But of course, obviously, adults can also use. Right. So thank you so much for our friends at the Linens Company for giving us this offer on their Poofy collection. Go check them out online. They are based in Singapore as well as Malaysia.
Now back to the rest of the episode.
So, and that itself is also another money generation.
Okay.
Yeah. So far in Singapore, there's nobody, I would say, properly at this stage. Yeah. So then this one is not the business answer. A non-business answer for a business question would be, I wish to be the first international toy designer from Singapore. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of very good designers. There's a few
Right.
very good designers.
Right.
I love you guys. They're all good.
Okay.
But I think they themselves can agree that it's still not at a level where it's like Labubu kind, for example.
For example, okay. So you have things like
Kasing, yeah.
Labubu, you have things like Hello Kitty, Doraemon, like all these are classics, right? Like super classics. So in Singapore, there is no one artist that has reached that level yet.
Yeah. Recently, I also talked with some friends. I don't want to name drop.
No problem, yes.
Yeah, that also agree. Like in Singapore, we don't have that one yet. But it's also good. That means that there is still room for that.
I remember very fondly, vaguely but fondly,
Mr. Kiasu.
Mr. Kiasu.
Huh?
Yeah, Mr. Kiasu was the closest thing that maybe regional lah. I think you went regional.
Yeah, I think yes.
But it was a waste that it didn't just go a bit more.
Because it's very localized lah.
It's very
which is
localized.
good. That's why it can work. But it wouldn't work past the, I don't know like Uncle Roger did very well. Is doing very well.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Okay. But I hope I would see hamsters being hungry all over the world.
Yeah lah. One day I hope.
One day.
I'll do my best.
I wish you all the good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Buy for me later, can already.
Can, no problem.
So guys, this is Clean Your Toilet Podcast. Thank you for watching. We have Will and I am Freddy. I will see you next time.